everybody, welcome back to Brighten-up-sunshine, where every day is a new beginning. I hope you guys enjoy the artwork today. Is that not just adorable? If you don't mind, please go ahead and thumbs up it. And let's dive into today's topic. Maintaining a clean and organized home. How is it even possible? Well, let's go over 10 ways that this can happen, guys, that you can tidy up. It seems like a daunting task, but with this approach, you can create a space that's both inviting and easy to maintain. So let's dive in deep to 10 practical tips and examples to help you keep your home tidy and clutter-free. Number 1, develop a daily cleaning routine. Creating and sticking to a daily cleaning routine is essential for preventing messes from accumulating. And here's how to set one up. Well, here's a morning routine for you. Make your bed. Start each day by making your bed. It's a small act, but it instantly makes your room look tidier. And it sets a positive tone for the rest of your day. Here's another one. Clean your countertops. Wipe them down. The kitchen counters and the dining tables, any place like that's flat, I call these hot spots. Just clean them. A clean surface reduces clutter and it makes the space more functional. So clear it off and clean up the flat, empty spaces. Countertops, tables, counters, you get what I'm saying. Here's another tip. For your morning routine, put away items. Quickly, put away items that are out of place from the previous day. This includes clothes, books, or toys. I actually think it's helpful to have like an extra little basket and just walk through the house and put those in the night before that you just didn't, because you will run out of time. So throw them in that basket and you know the next morning you just take that basket and clean out those items to go back to where they're supposed to be. If you have children, make it a habit to spend 5 minutes each morning putting away your school supplies and your toys. This is going to be helpful to not have them just laid at the entryway. Now here's another tip. The evening routine. Do a quick sweep through the whole house because the floors can get kind of crazy, especially if you have children. Just spend 10 to 15 minutes in the evening tidying up. So this could include taking the Swiffer through the house. This is not going to take you that long. I love those things. This includes doing your dishes and wiping down those kitchen counters that we talked about. So then you may, if you actually get them the night before, you won't have them that morning when you wake up. But anything you didn't get after you set that timer for 15 minutes, get it in the morning. And then before you go to bed, if you set that timer for 15 minutes, your goal is to just do all that tidying up stuff, like that last minute sweep, putting some toys away, cleaning the counters off, putting away stray items. And when that timer rings at 15 minutes, then throw it in the basket. And then you can get to it the next morning. So here's another thing for this. Prepare for the next day. After that timer is off, set another timer for like another 10 to 15 minutes and lay out your clothes for the next day and organize any items needed for the next morning. Like maybe you need to know where your car keys are the night before. So again, set that timer for 15 minutes and then you go ahead and you tackle these specific tasks. Like sorting the mail, doing the vacuuming of the high traffic areas or the sweeping with the Swiffer, putting the kids' things away. The goal is to not just be stressed out when you go to bed, but find something that works for you, whether that's 1 15 minutes or 2 15 minutes or 3 15 minutes or 4 15 minutes, but just have it broke down till you get a routine. And remember, like always, If it ain't working for you, reevaluate and adjust, but don't give up because it can be done to find a routine. And the timer is significant in helping to keep you focused because you know that time is ticking instead of being distracted with another video or talking or a commercial or whatever. Just staying focused. The second thing I want to talk about is decluttering regularly. You have to do this. It's crucial for keeping your home organized. Implement these strategies. Do a seasonal purge. Schedule these purges. Set aside time each season to go through your belongings. Access the items you don't want or don't need anymore that are in the closets, drawers, and storage areas. Decide what to keep and put away, donate, or discard. Here's another thing. Evaluate your items based on their current and their future use. For example, donate your winter clothes you no longer wear as the weather changes. Or if you're going to keep them, go ahead and put them in storage. In the spring, focus on decluttering the winter coats and the boots, while in the fall, review your summer clothing and your outdoor gear. So here's a great rule that I love, and I've seen this one and heard about it so many different times in different books, etc. It's called the one in and one out rule. So here's how to implement the rule. For every new item that you purchase or acquire, you have to remove an old item from your home. This rule will help prevent accumulating unnecessary possessions. It also will help you to track your items, like maintaining a list of items you're planning to donate or discard as you acquire new ones. So it's like, okay, I don't have 50 shirts anymore because I forgot that I had a black shirt in the back of my dresser. I actually have a tracked little sheet where I know how many shirts I have in my dresser. And I try to keep 15 shirts. When I get a new one, an old one's got to go. It's same thing for like your shoes. If you get a new pair of shoes and whatever your magic number is, whether that's 5 or 10 or 15 or 20, once you decide it though, I would stick there for a little bit and see if you can actually do that, because you'd be amazed how many of these things we have we never wear. Never ever wear. So here is a great idea. Implement the OneTouch Rule. This is going to help you manage clutter effectively. Single handling. Immediate action. What do I mean by this? When you handle an item, decide immediately if it should be put away, discarded, or dealt with. Avoid setting it down in temporary spots where it can accumulate unless it's in that basket that I told you about at the beginning of this. Create action stations. This is another great idea. Designate specific areas for tasks, like here I will sort the mail, or return these items, or donate these items. So when you're sorting through your mail, you can then immediately file the important documents, discard the junk mail, and put the bills in the designated area to pay folder. This is going to help you. And I know I can hear some of you right now, this is crazy. This isn't crazy. This is organization. And this is going to make your life so much less stressful. And you have to take baby steps to get there. You can't just get there and your home's everything's got a place for it. But that's the ultimate goal to get to, is everything has a place. And if it don't, then it probably needs to be donated or discarded. Number 4, utilize smart storage solutions. Effective storage solutions maximize your space and keep your home organized. Maximize your vertical space if you need to. Use your shelves if you need to. Shelves can be used for things like books or decorative items or kitchen supplies. Only if, as Con Marie would say, only if they spark joy though. Because there's something about having minimalist things as well. But this video is not just about minimalist. This is about tidying up. So if it sparks joy for you, then by all means keep it. But utilize your space. You could use wall-mounted racks for items like bicycles in the garage or coats or kitchen utensils. You could install floating shelves in the living room to display the books or decorative items, reducing the need for big, giant, bulky furniture. You could use under-bed storage to store your seasonal items if you live in like an apartment. You could use bins or drawers under the bed to store seasonal clothing or holiday decorations. And here's another ideal. Access and organize. Ensure under your bed storage is easily accessible and organized to avoid clutter. Don't just throw it under there. Store your off-season clothes in clear bins under the bed, maybe labeled winter coats. This is a great ideal. Now, number 5, organize your closets and your cabinets. I am sure I'm losing some of you right here. But a well-organized closet and cabinet will streamline access. You'll be able to access it so much quicker. And it reduces clutter. So organize your cabinets. Know where your Cheerios goes. Organize your refrigerator. Know where your milk goes. Use clear bins if you need to, because visibility and access is important. Store the items in clear bins, or again, use labelers easily to be able to see what's in the bins. This is just for added clarity. You could even categorize and group similar items together, like all office supplies in this tote or all kitchen gadgets in this drawer. Using the clear bins in the pantry to store pasta, grains, and snacks. Labeling each bin accordingly. I don't know if you guys have seen this on Instagram, but I think it's phenomenal. I personally try to stay more minimalist so I don't need so many bins. But it still needs to be organized. If you're going to keep it, organize it. How about the drawer dividers? To organize small items, use dividers to keep small items like your utensils, your office supplies, your accessories organized. This prevents items from mixing and makes them easier to find. Maybe all your paper clips go in this Tupperware. Just an ideal. Adjustable dividers. Opt for the dividers that are adjustable to customize the space according to your needs. And in your kitchen drawer, for example, you could use these dividers to separate your utensils from your cutlery and your other kitchen gadgets. Ensuring each item has its place is the goal for every item in your house in the long term. Number 6, clean as you go. You could incorporate cleaning into your daily activities to maintain a tidy home. So what about kitchen cleanups? Clean the spills immediately. Address the spills and messes as they occur. This actually could prevent them from becoming more difficult to clean later. So if you had pasta, go ahead, wash the dishes. Wash the utensils right after you use them, and this will prevent them from piling up in the sink and building up all that gulk on them that you got to let them soak because they weren't washed right after. While cooking, use paper towels and wipe up the spills on the stove. And this is going to be a great way to prevent the sticky residue on your stoves. Let's talk about the bathroom maintenance. How about just a quick wipe down? After using the bathroom, quickly wipe down surfaces like the sink and the toilet to prevent grime buildup. Daily refreshing. Use disinfectant wipes to clean frequently touched surfaces, such as your faucet handles, light switches, doorknobs. Keep a pack of the disinfectant wipes under the bathroom sink maybe for a quick cleanup after each use, or at least after each day. Number 7, let's talk about the paper clutter and how to manage it. Because paper clutter, it becomes overwhelming. And here is how to manage it. Designate a spot for it, like everything else. Create a paper station. Set up a specific area for incoming mail and paperwork. Use a tray or a file organizer and keep it sorted. Establish categories. Create categories for mail such as to pay mail, to file mail, or just junk mail. Or instead of even doing that, you could, but you do need a junk one because when you start this, you're going to think, I need to keep this, but I have no place to put it. Because you're not really good at tossing away yet. So that's why you do want a junk category. Use a desktop organizer with sections labeled for different types of mail and paperwork. And this will help you with the paper clutter. Regularly sorting. Actually set aside 1 day a week to do this. And then go through your mail and your paperwork. Recycle or shred what's no longer needed. And file the important documents. Create a filing system. Implement them with labels on the folders for documents such as bills, receipts, and important paperwork. A filing cabinet with label folders for different categories or documents will help you keep organized and accessible to be able to find the paperwork. Like, how many times do we buy something and then we throw away the owner's manual? Or, even worse, we throw away the warranty that comes with the thing. If you had a filing cabinet to put those in, I'm telling you, you would be so happy when that time came. Number 8, create cleaning zones. Divide your home into cleaning zones to make your task more manageable. So here's how you do zone cleaning. You assign zones. Designate specific areas or rooms to clean on different days of the week. And this approach will help you prevent yourself from feeling overwhelmed and ensure a thorough cleaning of each zone. So Monday kitchen, Tuesday my room, Wednesday kids room, Thursday laundry, whatever that works for you. But set it up, write it down so it's actually done. Give yourself a sticker when it's done. Focus on one zone at a time and allocate time to focus on one zone or room per cleaning session. So again, you could clean that kitchen and dining area on Monday, the living room on Tuesday, and the bedroom on Wednesday, the car on Thursday. You get what I'm saying. It's a cleaning schedule. And when you develop a weekly cleaning schedule, it creates a way to be able to look at it like a schedule that you go to work. And you rotate yourself through the different zones, adjusting the schedule based on your home needs and your availability. And yes, nothing is set in stone. You can change this. So if you have to do something on Monday and you didn't get to your zone, if you can skip it or you can add it to Tuesdays. The goal is to track your progress. Use a planner or an app and keep track of completed tasks and upcoming cleaning sessions. You have to be able to celebrate progress. And so by tracking it, you're going to see how far you came when you become unmotivated by week 2 and you say you didn't do nothing. Or you start seeing that it's like hard because you skipped one day. If you track your progress, then it'll just help you to stay more motivated. So go ahead and use a weekly planner to schedule the specific task for each day or each zone, such as vacuuming, dusting, and washing and windows and stuff. But on that, please go ahead and keep track of your progress as well. Number 9, enlist family members. Maintaining a clean home is easier when everyone helps. So assign the task and designate chores. Every family member should have a cleaning task based on their age and their ability. Ensure that each person knows their responsibility. And you could keep them on that responsibility, or you could rotate responsibilities. This could actually prevent them from arguing that their job was too hard or too easy, or even getting bored. And it could ensure fairness in sharing the responsibility, so everybody gets a wonderful joy of taking the trash out. Have the children handle different tasks like tidying up the toys or helping with putting the books away. Each cleaning task would be gave to each child, like you got the bathroom, you have to make sure the toilet's cleaned. Again, all age appropriate. You could create a chore chart, and this would be a visual tracker. A chore chart tracks the responsibilities of who has what task and what day of the week. This is great for like the laundry room if you have more teenagers or a few adults living together and the laundry always seems to have somebody drying or washing on the day you need to. So a chore chart, you could do it in specific rooms or collectively. You'll have to make this more personal to fit your needs. Incentivize participation. You could do this for smaller kids. Offer small rewards or incentives for completing chores to encourage that they participate, like allowance. Use a whiteboard chart in the kitchen to list the weekly chores and assign tasks to each family member. You could do it like that too. Number 10, set cleaning goals and rewards. Setting these rewards, again, can motivate you to maintain that clean home. So set achievable goals, guys. Break down the task. Set specific achievable goals for cleaning tasks. For instance, aim to declutter one room by the end of the week. You can do that. Track your progress. Keep track of the goals and celebrate when you achieve them. Set a goal to organize the closet by the weekend and reward yourself with a relaxing activity like, after this, I'll have a movie night. Reward yourself with small rewards and treat yourself to something enjoyable once you meet a cleaning goal. Rewards can be as simple as a favorite snack or a short break. Celebrate the milestones though. Recognize and celebrate significant milestones such as completing a major declutter project or setting up the paper bin area. After completing a major organization project, reward yourself with the day out or something else special that resonates with you. I hope this video has offered you some ideas, and I hope that you find it helpful. It's just 10 ways that you can tidy up and keep your home clean and clutter-free. Can you guys think of more ways? Well, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. And until next time, remember, the sun always rises, keep shining, and I will see you in the next video.